How's everybody doing? What's going on? So, figured I'd do another video. I ordered some more ammo to try out in the Poverty Pony Express, as I'm kind of calling it now, on my AR build. And it's an ammo brand that I tried a while back in my 9mm that I didn't have a whole lot of success with. I actually had a case rupture and fail on me. But um, yeah, they've been bought since and changed hands and things like that. It was quite a while ago. So it's the AAC ammo. So this is the AAC Sabre blade, black tip. This is 5.56. This is going to be the 55 grain. It says it's a velocity of 3175. We'll try this. So far, 55 grain hasn't been great out of that gun with the 1 1/8 twist. Hasn't been bad, but hasn't been great. I've seen some other reviews of this online, fairly promising. This was fairly cheap though. I want to say this was like $12 a box. Fair warning, they do hit you with, depending on where you're at, obviously it could change, $10 for shipping. So I bought more boxes and the shipping stayed at 10. So that's, get your money's worth, I guess. I also got the 55 grain full metal jacket. You see there, just some blinking stuff. Again, 55 grain. We'll see, this was dirt cheap. I want to say this was, well, I shouldn't say dirt cheap. None of it's dirt cheap. I believe this was $10 a box. And then I got the Sabre 5.56 blade, black tip, 62 grain, which that barrel and twist does tend to like to stay in the 60 grains. So I have high hopes for this. I did see a couple of, again, videos online that looked promising. It looks like it would be a good round for woodchucks and coyotes and things like that, and stuff that we have problems with around here in the summertime. So figured I'd give it a try, see how it groups. We'll just throw a target up out back. I'm not going to go all the way out to the range that you see me at last time. I'll just do it out back here. So we have a nice day out. It's sunny. I think it's all the way up to 45 degrees today. There's very, very little wind. The sun's out. Maybe it's the beginning of spring. So yeah, just a little trigger therapy, if you will. I'll go out, set up the camera. We'll do a little close-up shot on it. The range is gross, destroyed right now, but that's okay. We're just trying to shoot some groups. Again, I haven't sighted the gun in for this stuff. We'll do the paper plates as usual. I'll put a little bit smaller dot in the middle, so it's a little bit easier for me this time to actually see where they're hitting. And we'll go from there. I hope you guys enjoy. Anybody's got any comments or there's something you want to check out, let me know. Oh, one other thing I did want to point out. So I mentioned that I had problems with AAC back in the day. So when I went online and I checked these out, so these guys are actually owned by Palmetto State Armory now. This whole company was bought by them. Specifically with the Sabre, if you look on Palmetto State's website and you look at the swank, the marketing jargon about this is actually was co-developed and is produced by Hornaday. So I figured, well, it's relatively inexpensive. Maybe it's, from what I've seen from other folks online, I wasn't impressed with the Frontier. I'll give that another try, maybe in the 5.56 rather than the 2.23, maybe in a different grain weight. I don't know. I'll try it again. I wasn't impressed with it. We'll see what this does. Because if I can get, plinking ammo, I want to say the 62 grain I paid $12 a box for. And the way that it broke up in gel, You know, gel's not an animal, I get it, but it was pretty impressive. You guys would have to check it out for yourself. But I wouldn't be worried about pass through or over penetration on, you know, a coyote, a woodchuck, or something like that, and it carrying off and doing damage somewhere else. So I think it would, it would dump all of its energy fairly quickly, and especially for what I'm going to do out here. And I just wanted to try something different. So, and it was relatively inexpensive. And it got here quickly. Yeah, all the usual with Palmetto State. They're great about all that stuff. So, yeah, let me go set up the tripod and get the camera going, get the targets made, and we'll go from there. Thanks. Well, that's as close as we're going to get it today. I've been messing with it between the sun and everything else. Sorry, we'll look at the targets after they get back here. But so the first ones we're going to shoot are the super cheap ones, 5.56 NATO, 55 grain, full metal jacket. We're just going to do a group of 5. We'll start off on the right. And go from there. So yeah, see how this goes. Anyways, sorry for the production quality of the camera today. We're not shooting from under shade, which is part of it, but yeah, we'll cut it back and do what we can. Alright. Well, I don't know how well you can see those, so I'm, for as cheap as it is, I'm pretty impressed so far though. So, but like I said, we'll bring it up close and talk about it after the fact. So I'm going to switch to the Sabre Blade Black Tip 55 grain. Let's give these a try. We'll put 5 of these in the left target. And see how these look. Oops. There's 5. It's about, like I said, it's about 45 degrees out here today, so it's not super duper warm. Not too worried about 5 shots heating up this barrel very much. Again, it's a Shaw Custom 18-inch fluted 1 1/8 twist. You know, after this, after these 5, we'll definitely slow down and give it a rest for a minute, because I need to go change targets for those 62 grainers. And yeah, so far so good. Alright, let's see what happens. Failure. Failure to extract. Right. I'm not gonna. Well, failure to feed. We'll look at that in a minute. But could be any number of things. I'm not gonna freak out about it just yet. I'm going to feed that one shell back in that failed to feed. See if it goes instead. Yep, no problem. Maybe I had the gas turned down a little too far. I don't know. Alright. Alright. We are clear. Alright, let me go change those targets out. And yeah, I don't think you guys can see much. I do apologize. Well, anyway, so I picked up those targets. You know, not bad. I'm gonna say for the cheapest ammo I've fed this gun so far, not disappointed. Not at all. I've shot some more expensive stuff that has not shot as well. So what we're doing now is the AAC Sabre blade black tip. This is in the 62 grain variety flavor, if you will. The 55 actually kind of surprised me. I didn't think this barrel would shoot 55 as well as that just went. That one hang up I had, I don't know. Yeah, I'll clean the gun. And I did check everything over, just cursory. Yeah, everything seemed fine. I don't know, maybe cheap mag. Didn't seem to be anything visibly wrong with the round itself, so yeah, whatever. Maybe I didn't adjust maybe it's a little bit softer, I don't know, whatever. But put it back through the mag, it functioned fine, so onward we go. So again, AAC Sabre, black tip, 62 grain, 5.56. Let's see how this goes. Get some ears. Sorry the picture isn't better, but like I said, we'll review the targets when we're done here. 5 more shots. Okay. Well, we put a couple of them in the same hole. So, yeah. Alright, that was fun. Yeah, we'll grab the... Yeah, we'll grab the targets and we'll talk about those. All right, that was fun. Really sorry that my camera tripod, blah, 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 long range videoing wasn't great today. I don't know if it was the sun angle, whatever. That wasn't great, but I told you guys we'd go over the target. So let me start off with this. So gonna say I was not a fan of AAC ammo before. Granted, that was a few years back. I didn't have a great experience with them. But I gotta say, after today, I mean, it's relatively, again, everything's relative, fairly inexpensive ammo compared to what's out there. The shipping was great. The interaction on the on PSA's website was fine. I mean, super easy. I wasn't buying a large quantity. Yeah, no, I mean, I've bought some stuff from them now, and they've always been great. So, uh, is it the most accurate stuff I've shot so far? No, no, I think we've shot a couple more accurate things, but I gotta say, bang for the buck, if I was gonna go just do a range day and shoot, especially, especially just out here in the backyard, or we were just gonna ring some steel, or take out some woodchucks or something like that, up to a few hundred yards. Sorry, I'm not using a tripod today. We're just sitting at the couch and doing this. Um, yeah, I'm impressed. I gotta say, yeah, no, I'm impressed. I can, if you guys are more interested, but there's plenty of videos out there. We can go through who makes the brass and boxer type primers and all that fun stuff, and it's reloadable. But there's plenty of other um, content creators and videos out there if you want to check that out. But let's take a second, and I'll show you some of the targets. I will say this: I started. I shot off the bench. I used the bipod. I did use a new bag today that a buddy loaned me. I don't know if I liked it. I had some problems with it. It's not an excuse. It was still steady on the site. I think. Is there potential for it to be? It was a pretty good day out there, though. Could I have let the barrel cool a little more in between each 5 round? Maybe. I mean, but you know, uh, I will buy more of it, but I really don't know which weight yet. They also have a 69 grain, they have a 70 grain, they have a 72, they have a 75, and it's just cheap enough that it makes me kind of want to explore some of their other stuff. They have a Sierra Match King. You should go on their website and look. Anyways, let me switch things around here real quick, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this is the first one we shot. This is the 55 grain FMJ. Just a planking round, nothing special, nothing to go crazy about, obviously. But I did go and check the price as of today, and it's $9.99 per box of 20. Now, obviously, if you want to, they have bulk packages. You could probably bring that price down, 50 cents around. But they do have, $10 shipping, and it was $10 for shipping if I bought 1 box, 3 box, 4 box. I didn't buy any more than that, so I don't know when that shipping goes up. Buyer beware, XYZ, mileage may vary. So I got a quarter because it's sitting on my lap, so it's just under, quarter's just under an inch. Go measure it for yourself. Not horrible. Shooting off the bench, bipod, blah blah blah. For $10 a box, I mean, that's way better than the Hornady Frontier we took out to the range. Granted, it was a crappy cold day that day, but hey, man, I'm not so mad about that. That's all right. $10 a box. Yeah, cool, sweet. All right, the other one. Okay, so this is the 55 grain black tip. This is $10.99 a box, right? And the black tip, if you go online and you look at, I can't remember the channel that did it, but they did some ballistics testing on the 55 and the 70 or 75 grain black tip. And it was pretty interesting, actually. Might be a varmint option or home defense, or I don't know, whatever you guys decide to do for it. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, you guys heard me on the video. It was shot the first 5, immediately reloaded, put this in. Would have been tighter if I let it cool down. Again, it's 45 degrees out. It's a heavy barrel. Maybe. I don't know. Possibly. I'd be willing to try it again for sure. I've obviously got more of that ammo, and I might. You know, with everything else, it's still not bad. You know, there's a quarter. Quarter's just under an inch, so not horrible. Yeah, especially for the price. Again, don't forget there's $10 there for shipping it to you, but came very, very quickly. I'm not dissatisfied, especially for what I paid. And then, excuse me, here's a 62 grain. So the first 2 shots, that's 1, 2. And then I think that was 3. And then, hold on. What did I do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry, I thought that was a double. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I walked out, changed targets, came back, reloaded, and shot. So however much time that took that. Again, there's a quarter. And obviously my gun's sort of kind of sighted in for 62 grain. Not a huge difference. Oh, that's not a hole. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry guys, I'm trying to look through the camera and watch my hand at the same time. So that is not a hole there. Okay, just see it there. There you go. So that's 1, 2. That's a double. Same hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I think there's potential there with that one. I would like to go back out. I got, some more of those left. I think we got another day coming up later this week. It's going to be 50 degrees. I'm going to scrub the barrel down, clean the gun out, shoot a couple fouling rounds, and change up the rest a little bit and give it every opportunity to shine. And because I did some shooting, to be quite honest. I shot, a few boxes of ammo. Which, everybody's got their own opinion. Didn't clean it and then did this today. So I don't know. That's you say what you want. I don't think that makes a big difference, but hold on. I'm going to switch back here. So I don't think that makes that big of a difference. I think, a lot of people follow their barrels. I know with a 22, you definitely want to follow your barrel for the ammo that you're using. I don't think with a 5.56 223 it makes that big a difference, especially at 100 yards. But you never know. We could eliminate that as an option. So I don't know. Hold on for just a second. Anyway, the rifle itself, the more I shoot it, the more I like it. I will admit, I'm starting to like a AR platform in 5.56. It's kind of fun. We did get an opportunity to try it suppressed. We had some friends over. That was the shooting the other day, and tried a couple of different things, and that was surprising. We might have to do a video on that later. And we tried a couple different can sizes, if you will, 46 and 30 and a dedicated 5.56 can on it. And I gotta be honest, I'm almost thinking I might go a 46 caliber can just so I can use it on a bunch of different things. It wasn't quieter, but a 5.56 is not going to be quiet anyway. The tone was very pleasant. Again, it's not going to be quiet, but it was. My neighbors appreciated it. Anyway, so yeah, I guess thumbs up to AAC. Yeah, whatever they hooked up and did with Hornaday, and the money they've decided to put into that company and the folks that are making that ammo. Heck yeah, if you were thinking about trying it, I would say go buy some. It's relatively, again, that's a relative term, and as of, today's date, whatever it is, the 24th of February 2025, I just looked it up. That price is what's on the website, and again, that's for a smaller quantity, a box of 20, because I want to try it, see how it functions, see how it shot before I committed to buying a large bulk order of it. Yeah, I like it. And for the price, if you want to go do a range a day and shoot a few hundred rounds, it's definitely a less expensive way to do it, for sure. So yeah, I might put in, later on, I might put in another order for some of their other stuff. Maybe I'll try some of their Sierra bullets loaded up, or I don't know. Take a look at their website. Check out some of their other offerings. I haven't tried any of the other calibers. I might go back and try out some of their 9mm now. That's the particular caliber in 115 FMJ that I had problems with before. But I might go back and try them again now. Anyways, well, I don't know if we learned anything. I had fun. I got to go out and shoot today. That's really the best part of it. So thanks for coming along. If you watch the video, great, awesome. If there's something you want to try that you don't have time for, maybe I will. So let me know. Talk to you later. Bye.